This is the door preparation and installation guide for the Samsung SHS-3321 Smart Door Lock. The tools and parts required to complete this installation are listed in the instructions. Door preparation. Fold the template over the door edge and mark with a pencil. Using a ruler, ensure the centre of the latch hole and through hole are aligned horizontally. Now take your safety glasses, battery drill and spade bit. First, drill the latch bolt using a 25mm spade bit. This will help to avoid the timber splitting at a later stage. Make sure you keep the drill perfectly straight. Drill about 45mm deep. Then, using your 54mm hole saw, drill one side of the through hole. Stop drilling once the hole saw begins to poke through the opposite side of the door. Now drill the remaining hole from the opposite side of the door. A quick clean of the sawdust gathered inside the door is recommended. You can now prepare the recess for the latch bolt. Insert the bolt. Fix the latch in place by drilling 2 screw holes and fastening the latch with the screws provided. Mark out a chisel guide around the faceplate. Unscrew the screws and remove the latch. Now chisel out the depth of the latch face. Door preparation is now complete. Installing the lock. Take note of which orientation the deadbolt will need to be installed, right-handed or left-handed. There must be more than a 50mm gap between the door frame and the lock edge. Step 1. Adjusting the length of the deadbolt and tailpiece. Adjust the length of the deadbolt to suit either a 60 or 70mm backset. Cut the tailpiece to the appropriate length for the thickness of your door. Step 2. Installing the deadbolt. Insert the deadbolt into the edge of the door. Secure the deadbolt using the 2 self-tapping screws provided. Step 3. Installing the exterior unit. Install the exterior unit, ensuring the key tailpiece direction is correct. Step 4. Installing the mounting plate. Bring the cable through the interior mounting plate. Fasten the interior mounting plate using the 3 long screws shown. Tighten the screws 90% of the way. Align the exterior unit with the interior mounting plate and tighten the screws. Caution: do not over-tighten the screws. Step 5. Installing the interior unit. Install the magnetic sensor, ensuring you use the correct socket for your door handing. Use the right trigger socket if installing on a right-handed door. Use the left trigger socket if installing on a left-handed door. Caution: make sure the sensor is installed for the correct orientation of the door. Attach the rubber pad to the interior mounting plate. Connect the black connector from the exterior unit to the interior unit. After connecting the cable, tuck the excess cable behind the interior unit. Now fasten the 4 screws provided inside the battery case. Caution: check the movement of the deadbolt by the thumb turn. Now affix the door side and door frame sensors. Remove the protection film from the adhesive back and mount the sensors onto the door and door frame. Caution: the gap between the door frame and door side sensor should be no larger than 20 mm. If the gap is too wide, adjust the sensor positions. Step 6. Installing the batteries. Install the 4 AA alkaline batteries included. Caution: do not use rechargeable batteries as they will damage the lock. A melody will sound when all 4 batteries are installed correctly. Step 7. Installing the strike plate. Mark the strike plate holes with a pencil. Then drill a pilot hole for each screw. Next, use your 25mm spade bit to drill the main strike hole. Attach the strike plate with the 2 screws provided. Use the strike plate to mark out your chisel guide. Then remove the strike plate. Now chisel out the depth of the strike plate. Attach the strike plate with the 2 screws provided. If the door frame recess is deeper than the provided strike plate, you can install a sub-strike plate. Lastly, perform a final check by touching the screen and entering the random numbers illuminated, followed by the 1234 star master code. Installing the lock is now complete. Programming the lock. Changing the master password. With the door open and unlocked, start by pressing the reg button on the inside of the battery cover. Enter the current master code. The default code is 1234 star. Now enter your new master code. We are using an example code of 0000 star. Registering a user. With the door open and unlocked, start by pressing the reg button on the inside of the battery cover. Enter the current master code. The default code is 1234 star. Choose your user between 1 and 100. In this example, we are using user 1 by entering 1 star. Present the RFID key tag card onto the lock where it says card. To register the next user, enter 2 star. Present the next RFID key tag card onto the lock where it says card. To register a PIN code user, we will use user number 3 by entering 3 star. As an example, we are entering a code of 7777 star. Programming the lock is now complete.